Welcome back to another episode of the ADU Show. I'm Mitch Blosky, and today we'll be talking about ADU layout. So there are several factors to consider beyond just zoning regulations. One important consideration is the layout of the unit itself. Excuse me. Here are some things to keep in mind. Size. ADUs are typically smaller than the primary dwelling, and the size of the unit will be governed by zoning regulations as previously discussed in the past couple weeks. It's important to design the ADU to be small and yet efficient as possible, while still providing a comfortable living space. You want to also keep in mind access. The ADU should have its own separate entrance from the primary dwelling and should be designed to be accessible to people with disabilities. That's also in accordance with local building codes. We also want to think about utilities. The ADU should have its own utilities, including electricity, water, and sewage. So check with your local utility company to ensure that you're following the right procedures for connecting the ADU to the utilities, or reach out to me and I'd be happy to help you lay that stuff out. Parking. Most ADUs are required to have at least one off-street parking space located in a convenient location that is easily accessible from the ADU. We also want to keep in mind landscaping. The ADU should be designed to fit in the overall landscaping of the property. We love citrus trees, so we'd like to include those. But for you, it might be elements such as trees, shrubs, or other ground cover. And we want to think about privacy and providing that for both the occupants of the ADU and the primary residence. So this involves screening or landscaping or a fence to provide a visual barrier between the units. And now for orientation, it should be situated in order to take advantage of natural light and passive solar heating if possible. And keep in mind, these factors may vary depending on your location and the regulations in your area. So it's always good to check with your local planning department and utility companies to make sure you're following the correct guidelines. By keeping these factors in mind, you can help design an ADU that's functional, comfortable, and meets all necessary requirements. I'm Mitch Blosky with the ADU Show. Today we talked about some of the ADU layout priorities that you should set, and if you need help or would like some suggestions, please feel free to reach out to me or leave a comment in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week on the ADU Show.